Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing a personal reading for a client. Prior to the recording, as you already know, I call on to the universe with your personal information because my client remained private at all times. During the recording, if and when there are moments of silence, it is when I'm transcending to your spirit guides so they can start passing on the messages that I need to pass on to you. As you are much aware, certain predictions can come during the time frame that I give you. Certain predictions cannot and will not be changed because it is the path that you and the people in question have to take in this earthly world. Okay? Align yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And certain predictions are, to an extent, able to be changed or to a certain degree less than what it is to be predicted. Okay, for example, let's say if I see an argument in one of your readings and if it shows, then those are certain things that you can align yourself and change to the point where you can avoid the argument or lessen the argument. Okay, it's just an example here. So let's get started. Angels of the universe and the heavens, I want to thank you very much for letting me helping you. And as you are a client, we've done certain rituals. So now, because of that, I overlooking here at your pictures and the client and the other people in question also. Okay. Angels of the universe and the heavens of God, show me what must I need to know. Take a deep breath, because I can see that intense in you. I feel it. Angels of the universe and the heavens. Let's get started. Show me that. Okay. First spread will be for you, specifically the energies. Of course, we'll be able to look at the Aquarius. And then we'll see the Aquarius energy overall. It is first spread, as you already know. It's for the most recent past, to the next 3 to 4 months. It could even be 3 days, 3 hours, 3 weeks, up to 3 months, even longer if you maintain in a standstill energy. Okay, what is it that I'm sensing here, angels? Thank you. Well, I can see that there's another person hanging around in your circle that would like to or has already been with you in the past. For now, it shows him as a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I will not hesitate. Again, we talked about this. I would say put yourself in a safe place to date certain people. Meet where you feel that it's more comfortable. We talked about, and I think that you should maybe decide, yes, there's someone that you're talking to here, and I feel that you've been intimate in the past here. And most likely you will be intimate with this person again. It shows him again as a water sign. Okay? There is some type of argument that is coming to you. Even though that this is supposed to be specifically in love, I feel for you, what is showing here is some type of dispute within a family member. It could even be a son of yours. It's a sibling of yours. So it could be even a son. Okay. Someone from your past is coming and making a return here in your life. It shows them as an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, someone or rising. Okay. You're hesitant because I feel that you ended in bad terms with this person, but it's still here. So you definitely have certain people that you've been with intimate in the past, at least for 2, what it seems here, that are coming and making a return here. I feel that there's a change that is coming in reference to your work. You didn't ask, I have to say, but I feel that it's most likely it should be a positive change for you. Okay. Probably a raise or something beneficial to you in reference to your work environment. Here, what I'm sensing here between you in reference to your energy, okay, what I'm sensing is that you're a little bit hesitant in a lot of things, but in the meantime you're worried and scared about the Aquarius, and that's normal. I feel that you feel that he's probably, you know, maybe he lies to you in certain things that he says. And he will. I feel that he's going to mention to you something about someone and it's not going to be true. For example, if you ask him, are you seeing anybody else? He might say no, and that's a lie. Okay. If you ask him, there's an issue here that he's going to lie about. Okay. And I feel that he doesn't have a reason to lie. I feel that he should just be open and honest to tell you everything. But it seems to me that he's going to lie something about his either work environment or between him and another female. Okay. Yes, he is talking to another female. But you know, it doesn't go far because of his ways or temperament or lack of, okay? And you're worried and wondering, when is the next time? You know, if he gets laid off again, or if he gets out of work again, here comes, you know, the loss of this continuous effect on him. For now, even though that this is your reading, I feel that the blockage is mainly coming from you. Not now, but it will come eventually in a very short time here, probably at the end of the year or so. Okay, so prepare yourself for that. There's some type of blockage that is coming, that you're interfering into a lot of things here. And again, I feel that we've discussed this cleansing thing, but it's still here. It still shows. Okay, there's going to be a blockage between you and another female. Some type of argument here with another female is what I'm sensing, due to another person, another man. Again, this could even show in a different varied terms energy between you and a sibling and another woman, and or between you and someone that you've been intimate with, and there's another interference of another woman here. Okay. But how I'm sensing that when it's due to another woman, it's your energy where you stay focused, where you're thinking constantly, if he's not with me right now, is he with somewhere else at this time? So again, that blockage is mental more than anything in your space. Okay. I don't see this to be over between you and this Aquarius. Know that it's still there. He'll still find a way to come back within your environment space, including your home space. So just be cautious. Okay. Because you don't want to have family over and then let this happen again. Okay. There is another person here that I feel that even though we have more than one person from the past making some way in return due to retrograde, it's bound to happen. But even if it's not retrograde, sometimes it's you thinking of the past, you thinking of those men, of how they were, how they treated you, including there's an ex-spouse. However many times you were married, it shows to me that you are reminiscing of those spouses or spouse, of how they were, how they've been. And so therefore it's bringing those memories. You're comparing also men and men, how they were, how they've been with you, how they treated you. And so that the retrograde comes not just physically in form that brings the past, but also brings the memories. So sometimes if certain memories come in and they're negative, it's because you need to cut them off, cut them down, and close those ties, period. Okay. And so, and I feel that it not just us doing so, but then they do so as well. We are in their thoughts. When they're in your thoughts, they're in their thoughts as well. I also feel that there is another person here who's coming in here. We have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, rising. I do not feel that if you feel that you're matching with someone that you know from the past, so be it. But I'm sensing more of a newer kind of type of energy, okay, on that one. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Aquarius to be more specific on his energy and overall in reference to you here, okay. I feel that by next year, there's more than likely that you are going to feel like you want to take advantage or adventure out into, you know, seeing someone, dating someone else, okay? Yet keeping this person on the side. Angels of the universe and the heavens, shower me with the light and truth. Okay. He is going to have some type of difficult problems, and he's going to be short-tempered, this person, in a bit. He's not happy in his situation, in his marriage, okay? No, he's not happy, but it's just, why do men do that? He loves his kids more than anything, so that could be his downfall. And yes, it can be downfalls at times, because that will keep you stalled in such relationships, so you're not 100% happy. So we still see him here in his marriage, whoever that person may be, since we don't know exactly, but we'll see it on the other side. What sign she is or what date of birth she is, it's fine. I still see him continuously being married, unhappy. There is another person that is coming into his life, okay? He is going to meet someone else. And you're still there in his path. He needs to be very careful if he's out and about, drinking and overdoing, exaggerating, and things like that. I don't feel that he is healthy 100% as he should. I also feel that if he's drinking, he needs to be cautious, because he could get pulled over or get arrested for things like that, for drinking and driving, okay? So the energy is very heavy on his side. Now, see, this is the thing about this, that eventually, I feel, how I'm sensing the energies, this person will be a divorced man in the near future. If that's something that you want to consider to engage in, to do, so be it. But it's what I'm sensing here. Also, we have him meeting another person, another female, in the near future as well. But I also see him still in your path. Now, in your spread, in the first spread, we see that there's another person that is coming to be more serious, committed towards you, that wants some type of committed type of relationship toward you. It doesn't matter what sign. There's another person in that path for you. But in his spread, we see you. We see another person that is new, and we also see the spouse, but the spouse is at a bay, it's at a distance in his path. So he is not content and happy to the point where, oh my God, I love my spouse, I'm completely satisfied in all counts. No, he's not. Okay. And so, and those are one of the reasons why he does what he does. But it also helps, it makes him feel more secure when he has other people that devote love and attention to him. He's the type that desires and needs, well, we all are, but he is that type that needs those things, yet he doesn't quite show or know how to show that. Okay. He's questioning his beliefs. He's going to start questioning his beliefs, how he feels toward himself, how he feels toward the marriage. He's just going to look at things in a different environment, different perspective here. He's living his life almost as a based on roommate type of way in the marriage. He cares for the spouse, but they are growing apart each and every day. Okay. And I do feel that eventually this spouse of his will venture out with someone else, including it. He's going to be surprised and shocked, because he doesn't expect that. He feels that his spouse should be faithful or is faithful to him. And what he doesn't know is that what he is doing, eventually it's going to come back, because the spouse will do just the same. Okay. She is feeling a little bit the same as he is, lost, out of touch with their individual and physical attraction, including. Okay. And again, I do feel that he's going to come into some type of either heavy cold or a transition here for him that he should be going to spiritually, and him refusing to will cause him to have some physical body aches, and including physical body endangerment, meaning, you know, have an accident of certain types, okay? And the most things that he cannot stand is not working, okay? So it's almost like when he comes back to work, he's already anticipating the next breakup, the next fall, the next, you know, layoff or whatever it may be at his job. So the fact that he's anticipating those things, he literally is calling the energy to reflect in that and give that back to him, okay? Yes. So he's still there with you. I'm not sure if you are intending to, there's some type of trip here that is happening here, okay? Maybe later on, sometime in 2020, you feel like, or he feels like you want to interact together and maybe go off for a weekend or a day to do something. In the meantime, I feel that it's not over, because in his spread, I see it. It's not over between you and him. So he will still come around. This lack of, how do I put it, between this person? He's going to come to the point of feeling bitter, being bitter. And that's going to reflect on you and on the other people around him, okay? So when that starts happening, when he starts lashing out or saying something out of the ordinary or doing something out of the ordinary, know that it's not necessarily you. Now, if he is drinking too much, what else is he doing? Is he doing some type of recreational drugs or something to that effect? That is also hindering and changing his mobility, his way of thinking, way of feeling, and so far, okay? See, this person in the next 3 to 4 months, he's going to go through such hard time. It could even be 3 weeks even from now on. That he's going to feel like, what have I done to deserve this? Why me, not somebody else? Why do I get this, not somebody else? However way, but I feel that he's questioning too much and he's causing so much negativity in his own self-being and circle. But at the same time, he will lash it out to everybody, including you, because he's blaming everybody else but himself, okay? Maybe he feels less than a man when he's at home, when he's getting laid off or, you know, without a work and so far. Maybe he's feeling less than a man, doing things that, it's almost like this spouse of his takes his manhood away in a certain level. It's very precise on how I'm sensing it. It's either by words or either by actions or something that he does and feels his demeanor. It's just nagging me. So I feel that he's feeling in the same sense, okay? Okay, let's see. We'll see you on the other spread, okay? I'm just letting you know something here. I do feel that some short trips are coming for you in the next 3 to 6 months. Okay. He's not out of the picture. So keep in mind that when he starts being obnoxious or something to that extent, it is because certain things are not as the way they should be at home. And he hates to have to struggle to be out of work. He hates to have to struggle to have lack of money, lack of this, lack of that, which I do feel that he's having some expenses coming up. okay? And he's gonna be pissed that he has to lash out that type of money, and he's gonna be mad as hell because he is not going to be happy in his work environment. If they already changed him from one environment or position, they will more likely have that again, and he's gonna be not happy at all. There's some type of change that is coming in your environment, and we talked about it. But it could even be possibly that you're not going to be too contempt about that change in your work environment, or due to his change at work. Why? Because he could possibly meet another female in that work environment, okay? There's someone that is leaving their home environment. If you live alone, then it's probably you leaving the house. But why would you be leaving the house? It's for a good cause. So let's see. Okay, probably you're leaving the house in for quite a good amount of time, because you are doing some travel, or you're going some type of trip you're doing here in next year. Okay. They're changing your job environment sometime as of now and next year. There's some type of movement coming in your job environment. You may not like it, but it's going to be very good for you, that change. You might not like it, probably because you're going to be at a longer distance, or not being able to be around this Aquarius, okay? But everything is temporarily, I feel. What should be permanent, it should be. But maybe you're changing something to that effect, okay? Someone is leaving their home environment here. It shows to be a male. It may even be the Aquarius, but I'm also sensing a water sign. You know, by next year, what I'm sensing here is that someone or you are trying to bring someone to live with you. If things are going south for the Aquarius, be cautious, because I feel that you might attempt to have this person, you know, decide to come in and be with you in your home environment next year. Because things are going to take a hold in his status, in his marriage and whatnot, okay? It's going to be difficult for him. And I feel that you're asking this person, you know, that your house is open for him if he wishes to. You might like it in the beginning. Again, we see the prosperity for you for work environment. Excellent. We also see another person that is going to come into your picture, someone that you've already been with intimate, that you're going to be again intimate with this person as of now and next year. It shows him here as a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I have to say that we also have this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This person, I feel that this person for you is someone that, yes, he's the type that wants to be in a stable relationship, in a union relationship, and living together type of relationship. So he's that nurturing type, but that doesn't mean that that's what you're needing, or that that's what's best for you. So be aware of that, okay? When someone right off the bat jumps and says, well, I'm looking for a committed relationship, that's fine. But normally what happens is that they're so focused into being in that type of relationship that they don't really take their time to get to know the person and jump into a committed relationship and then fail at it for whatever number of reasons, yours or his or however way. And again, that would also benefit to you in a lot of sense, so be aware of that, okay? If someone that you know or someone that you meet wants to come in and be in a stable relationship right off the bat, it's not necessarily red flags. It just means be cautious, and it means study the person more, and why do they want to be in a committed relationship right off the bat. You have to get to know the person before you take in someone into your home. Again, you have had experience marriage and whatnot in the past. So therefore, you should be smarter at this from now on. Okay? Now, let's see here. If you happen to be, because I feel that you will, with someone else besides the Aquarius, there's going to be at least 2 people that you're going to be intimate as of now and next year besides the Aquarius. One of those men will be very manipulative, a liar, manipulator, and whatnot. And they will probably even tell you that they're single, but they're not. They will probably tell you they're going through divorce, but they're not. And certain things like that to that aspect. So be careful and be cautious. Okay? Now, you're going to be all in your head about the Aquarius between you and him. Maybe when he's at a distance, you want to play the field. And maybe you're looking back and wondering, when is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? And so far. There is a surprise that it's going to hit you like a rock. But I feel it should be in a good way. In reference to the Aquarius sometime in next year. He's going to tell you something about in reference to his marriage. Okay? Something that you didn't know about, or something that you never thought that it could be. Okay? It could be because of his spouse. It could be because of him not completely out of lack of wanting to try the marriage again. But there's something there that he will confess to you in reference to his marriage. Okay? As of now, in 2020. This is a positive reading for you. You're going to have either a raise or a bonus or a change of environment in your job that it's for the best, it's for you, it's positive. So be aware of that. You might think it may or may not be, but I feel that it is. Okay? Okay. So be how is it that they're saying? There might be some type of drama or difficulty between you and a family member due to this person for some reason. So I feel that in your home, you set the rules. In your home, you decide who does, who stays, who goes, and whatever it is the case, okay? And you've been through it all, like I said. So if you feel that you want to date this person, the Aquarius, then it should be on you, not on anybody else, okay? No one should be saying, oh, you shouldn't be seeing this person because of this and that. Sometimes people advise because they feel that they're seeing your circumstances, they know everything about you, supposedly. But sometimes they're just being naive, they're selfish and whatnot. So be wise about that, okay? If you are happy, it doesn't matter what anybody says, right? Okay. Can you see the universe and the heavens? Show me what's thing to know here. Okay. Nope, not having it. Thank you. Let's see, 10 for you. Okay. Yeah. It is what it is. What you can stand from this person is the lack of communication, or the lack of conversating with him, or the lack of seeing him. It puts you on a standstill. It puts you on a different vibe and whatnot. And so sometimes at night you kind of sit and ponder over this, like, what the hell? Look, why am I keep going through this and things like that? Be aware that those are not good moments, especially at nighttime, for you to conjure negative energy. Okay? Because with that comes negative vibe, negative spirits, negative and so forth. I'm not sure if you've had a nightmare by any means of something that is out of unexpected dream, or something that you wake up scared even. Okay? If you haven't had that, be cautious, because that might be happening. Here what I'm sensing is that you're all over the place when it comes to the Aquarius. You still want this relationship with this person, but what you don't know or do not expect is that there is someone that is going to come and change that environment, which is another person in your life, that you really don't want to have another relationship with anybody else. You're set on this Aquarius. Fine. But how you feel and how you perceive the energies is how also it changes the energy. Okay? It should be in a positive inlight here between you and this person. These are the cards that were wanting to come out earlier too when I was shuffling. And so now they're coming in reverse. So what I feel here is that there's a you feel such an attachment toward this person that you feel that you can't get over this. And you feel that you're so bonded to this person to the point where it's toxic sometimes, including the relationship itself. But you're going to find to heal these things. You might decide to even decide, you know what, I'll hold on to this for now, and then whoever comes along, I'll choose it and I'll take it, until you decide to not be so addicted to this energy. Okay. There's definitely a new cycle that is coming in for you. You're going to end something to start something, okay? And I feel that it's within your work environment. You're having some type of success coming along for you. I'm not sure if they're going to want to change you to a different location or position, but there's definitely some type of rise here for you when it comes to your work environment. It's positive for you, okay? And yes, I do feel that he's going to meet someone in his work environment too, the Aquarius. Let's see for him. Angels of the universe of the heavens, show me the truth here. The angels, one more. Okay, let's see. So he's maintaining the peace as much as he can in his relationship with his spouse. It's almost like they argue and they make up. They argue and they make up, but he can't stand certain